There we go. What's up, YouTube? Keep pounding crow on YouTube. Did we fix the issue? I'm having my man check YouTube real quick to see if it worked. Okay. We good. We good. Lock Poppy's checking it. So we're good. Alright, so welcome back. I'm not seeing any viewers though. So I guess I don't know. You always count as a viewer, Lock Poppy, so I don't know why it's not giving me view count. That's weird. Um Yeah, let's try this again. Let's refresh. Yep, we're live. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. So where did it stop? Oh, snap. Is that Snoop Dogg wearing Panthers gear? Nah, dog. Nah, there ain't no way. Is that Snoop Dogg wearing Panthers gear? No, I gotta show this on stream, y'all. There ain't no way. Y'all gotta see this. This is on Twitter. Look at this. Bruh. It's Snoop Dogg wearing Panthers gear. My man. Supporting the Bryce Young. Look at this. Oh, I love it. He's got a Bryce Young jersey. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Isn't that the coolest thing you've seen all day, man? Snoop! I love it, man. I love it. I'm a huge Snoop Dogg fan, too, by the way. For people that don't know. That's cool, dude. Hey, much love to Snoop. And anytime he wants to come into the chat and say hi, please do. I think I might actually get shell shocked for a minute if he comes into this. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna fanboy if he comes into this chat. I'm just warning you now. If he ever does, I'd be very, very shocked. Oh, yo. That's dope. Alright. So back to the content here. Where did we leave off? Where did the stream leave off on YouTube? Because I want to make sure YouTube gets every bit of the information that I said. Where did you notice? Vietnam says I'm buying my Bryce Young jersey Friday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Buying into the Bryce. Yep, Bryce it up. The Bryce is right. In Carolina, baby. I didn't hear anything. Ooh. Ooh. That sucks. Not even the intro? Like, play back the intro. See. Wow. That sucks. Alright, yeah, let me look into that real quick. But yeah, Snoop Dogg rocking the Panthers gear, man. That's what's up. I think he's always been a Panthers fan, hasn't he? Okay, so I'll quickly go over what I did, went over on Facebook. So it's not too much. But we will start with Bryce Young. Bryce Young looked great since we're talking about it right now. Are you going to react to the Camp Confidential video episode 1 release? Yes. Yes, I am. I can't stay up too much longer. I've got probably another hour, you know, and then I've got to get some sleep because the next training camp day starts at 9 a.m. So, yikes, you know. But you got me for another hour, folks. I don't mind doing that. But no longer than that, please. Because, my man, you know, your boy's got to get that rest and be ready and refreshed to take notes and watch this properly and be on time. So Bryce Young looked really solid. From what I hear, 4 out of 6 on the red zone drills before I even got in. So I didn't get to see those, but I saw a couple of clips floating around that he completed touchdowns to 2 tight ends, if I'm not mistaken. Steven Sullivan and Ian Thomas, right? Or was it I don't know which other tight end it was. Because it could have been Tommy Tremble. I don't know. But I saw a clip floating around, though, of both of them getting touchdown passes. So that made me very, very happy. But when I did get in and get to see him, you know, those a lot of security, a lot of people there. Tremble and Hurst, thank you. Yes, Tremble and Hurst. Appreciate that, Vietnam. You're right. That crowd was estimated at about somewhere in between 5,000 to 10,000 people. It was insanity. So by the time I finally got in, you know, I was watching some of the 11 on 11 drills up and down the field. The first one I caught, Bryce Young looked great. The line was pressured a little bit, you know, but they held. So, yeah, some people are concerned about that O line and the pressure on the O line today. So I don't know. I don't know where you. I thought they were fine. I don't like the fact that they moved Cade Mays back. You know, to second string for McCall. But yeah, on the news they said it was 10,000 people there. Amazing, yeah. There's a Twitter picture going around somewhere. I still have yet to find it. Do you know who posted it? Does anybody know who posted it? Because I'll show it on stream for you guys. But yeah, it was about a fourth of these fans were Jets fans. There was a few Packers fans. You know, I saw a couple of Vikings jerseys, you know, that were Thielen's. I'm surprised I haven't seen any Lions jerseys that were DJ Chark's, you know, but it was pretty cool. You know, a couple of cheese heads. Love it, man. And I love that Aaron Rodgers gave Bryce some love, man. He gave him some respect and put some respect on his name. And I love that, man. That's you showed me that you're not that guy anymore. You actually have a heart, Rodgers. For sure, man. For sure. And I gotta respect it. Because here's a guy that got really pissed off during these off seasons with the Packers management. And honestly, who can blame him? The Packers management has been a total 3 rings Barnum and Bailey circus. And it started with Brett Favre. And it's continued with Aaron Rodgers. And it's just so disappointing to watch that Packers front office management still continue to screw over quarterbacks. I'm just so frustrated with them right at the moment. Because I wanted more for Aaron Rodgers. I really did. He's a great guy. He's a good human being, despite what everybody thinks of him. There's so many memes of him out there now, and it's just. And then when you hear him come out and say something like that about Bryce Young, it's like you realize who he really is. He's not that guy that everybody's painting the picture of. Just because he got pissed off during the offseason doesn't mean he's a complete prick. Come on, guys. Don't do Aaron like that, man. Like, I gotta show him some support here. When he's not dealing with the Packers management, he's a decent guy. But while he was dealing with the Packers management, sometimes you gotta be that guy, man. And it sucks, but sometimes you got to bring out the beast to deal with some of these managements. If you're a player that feels like he's been screwed over, so I mean, there's always that. But yeah, away from that, Aaron Rodgers is actually a decent guy. So please stop painting him in a negative light. Because he is better than that. Today's proof of it. You want to know who he really is? That's who he really is. And Aaron, I got your back, buddy. I got your back. I'm not even a Jets fan, and I got your back, bro. I'm not even a Packers fan either, and I got your back. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. I like what you've done with your career. I respect you. I have so much love for the success that you've had. Not against us, of course, but, success in general. I've got respect for that around the league. And, however, I will say this. That was kind of foolish to start asking for a laundry list of players, when you got up to New York. I mean, come on, man. It's New York. They're not going to give you those players. You're not Tom Brady, though. As much as you think you are, as far as your status out there and how much success you've had, you're never going to measure up to Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and add Patrick Mahomes to that list now, too. He's got more Super Bowls than you do at the moment. So, you're not going to measure up to that. But what you can do is say, okay, well, I've got humongous regular season resume. Humongous. I mean, you've been in the playoffs how many times? It's ridiculous, Aaron. So I got respect for it. Absolutely, I got respect for it. I've seen him make some throws that I've never thought I would see him make, complete. So, in his career. So, should he ever say hi or grace us with his time, by joining us in this chat, I really do have respect, and I want to show that love. So, that being said, YouTube's being screwy. I don't know if we've got viewers in here or not. It does that from time to time. I know people are in here. So, I don't know. But, let's see. Training camp observations, day 11. Here we go. What are we going to find? I'll give you my observations before we read through this. All right. All right. So Bryce Young looked good. Andy got out of his comfort zone. First drill that I saw him marching down the field, he looked okay. He finally started pushing that ball downfield, and even though those were incomplete passes, deep, and medium passes, at least he stretched the field. And that's what I care about. I'm not. I'm not here to watch you check the ball down a billion times. I've already seen Teddy Bridgewater. I've already seen Sam Darnold. I've already seen, um, you know, Baker Mayfield. Show me something else, And he did. Ladies and gentlemen, he did. Finally, Andy Dalton has come back to training camp 2023. How'd you like that? That's an old school intro for Dwayne Johnson the Rock. It's great. It's great. That's quality right there. But yeah. Andy's back. And we're all wondering where has that talent been for the entire training camp, but we're glad he's back. Deontay Brown's solid outing today with the 2s and 3s. Very, very pleased with that. Everything you saw on Twitter and everything about him was correct. I saw it with my own eyes. Great blocking. Really, really happy with him right now. That's exactly what I came to see. Very, very much, very glad to see that. And shout out to my man Camus. Camus making that pick. Getting things moving. Just doing what he does, man. He's the interception leader right now for this whole defense. And I love the fact that he came through our chat and had the guts to say something to us, man. And for the Facebook people, I'm sorry that you're hearing the same things again, but some of you missed it. So I'm glad that this is working out to where you can hear everything now on both. But yeah, Bryce is that guy, man. Love every part of what I saw today from Bryce. He did everything that I expected him to do. He shredded that defense. Yeah, there was nothing left. He shredded that defense. And if anybody believes different, they were not paying attention. Or did not see the clips. I have to disagree with anybody that didn't see what I did today. Respectfully, He's been doing this all camp long. I mean, what are you looking for? If you think that he's not going to pop off, man. The running backs look great. Running backs look fantastic. Chuba is who everybody thinks he is. Stop hating Chuba Hubbard. Get off the Chuba Hubbard train, man. Of hate and poison as well. Because it's ridiculous. I've heard from a handful of people lately that Chuba supposedly can't catch. Really now? Then what do you call those numbers in 2021? I mean, can we just Can we rewind back to 2021? This dude can catch. And if you missed that year, let's go and look up those numbers, shall we? Just for the people that want to keep doubting this man and want to keep throwing him under the bus. Chuba Hubbard stats. Now I just want to see his receptions, his targets and receptions. That's all I want to see. Pro Football, PFF. All right, here we go. According to PFF, in 2021, let's look at his receiving. He was targeted 37 times and he caught 25 catches, 174 yards, 1 touchdown. Okay, yeah, that's a catch ratio of 67%. I'll give you that. If you're arguing for 2011, where he struggled in 2011, yes, you have an argument. Now, 2022, this is last year. This is last year, ladies and gentlemen. 14 for 17, 171 yards, and an 82.4% catch ratio. Now I'm going to put this on screen for you guys because I want you to notice something very, very specific. Yeah, Chuba got that reception touchdown. Yes. Yes, he did. Look at this number right here. That's what I want you to pay attention to. 12.2. That's a first down every time he touched the ball last year. That's a first down. That's 5 touchdowns on the year. 8 in 2021. Stop the Chuba Hubbard hate. Please. Yards per game. Yards per game. Look at this. 10.2 in 2021. 11.4 in 2022. Again, stop the hate on Chuba. This is getting ridiculous. I'm getting so tired of watching this. Year after year after year, everybody likes to throw Chuba under the bus, and they just don't understand that, yes, he fixed the catching problem. He fixed the fumbling problem in 2021. And look at the numbers he posted, man. Y'all think this man can't run? Look at this. 612 yards. 612 yards. You give this man a full season, he'll hit 800 yards easy. Considering the amount of times that we've handed that ball to a running back. Because that was basically our whole game plan because of CMC. They're hating him everywhere, man. Whether it be in camp or preseason, it doesn't matter, man. People are throwing Chuba under the bus. And I'm just like, I'm tired of it. Chuba, I am your biggest supporter, bro. I got your back. Don't let these people trample over you like that, man. When they trample over you like that, I got your back. I got stats for these people. I got stats for days for these people. I love Chuba, man. I love him as a player and I love him as a person. He's a fantastic human being. And anybody that doesn't show that support to Chuba, man, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. I've heard that Blackshear is apparently better than Chuba. There were some people saying that. I'm not going to say names. Y'all know who you are. Y'all know exactly who you are. And I'm about to prove that wrong right now. Okay, let's look at Blackshear's numbers, shall we? Let's look at this man's numbers. Since y'all would have, oh boy, I'm about to make y'all look like clowns. I don't like doing it, but I got to. I really don't like doing it, but I have to, man. What did Blackshear do last year? 23 rushes, 77 yards, 3.3 yards per attempt. 3 touchdowns. Okay. But what did he do receiving wise? I'm waiting. All the people that are hating on Chuba right now, I'm waiting. What did Rasheem Blackshear do? Since y'all apparently think that Blackshear is better than Chuba, y'all tell me. I'm getting sick and tired of this garbage, man. Get off his back. I heard Cade Mays wasn't having a great day. Yeah, Cade Mays got downgraded with McCall. Yeah, let's talk about that. That's not good. It's not good at all. We'll come back to those observations in a minute. I want to see if I can find that depth chart. Why is it so difficult to find this depth chart? Like, it's not up here, man. Where is it? This is one of the few times I've actually gone on the Panthers website and not been able to find something. News, maybe? Let's try news. Yeah, let's try news. Maybe it'll be there. There it is. Okay, so if it's in the news, why have you not put a link up yet? Come on, guys. You're slipping. Website people, you're slipping. People need this. They need this info. It's almost Saturday, for goodness sakes. I mean, why is this not up? Alright, so Cade Mays. Yeah, it was Justin McCray, actually. Justin McCray got subbed in. And I was like, okay, why? You know, what happened to Cade that you got to sub him in? And I apologize about saying McCall. McCall's on defense. I'm sorry. I meant McCade, yeah. McCray. Sooner or later, I'm going to get these names right. I'm sorry. My brain is just not... I'm not 100% there this month. It's been a hot, busy month. And there's a lot of information to process, so my apologies if I get some names wrong, if I mispronounce some names, if they're out of place or in a different position. My apologies ahead of time, guys. Okay, so Justin McCray comes in. And Cameron Irving actually got a few snaps as well. McCray has played 76 career games since 2017, seeing action with Green Bay in 17-18, Cleveland in 2019, Atlanta in 2020, and Houston Texans in 21 and 22. So, 31 years old now. Yeah. I don't know what to think there. But I think we give Cade Mays one more day against that uh, New York Jets defense and just see what happens. I think we give him one more day. Let's give him a grace period, man. You know, we've been putting him up there all training camp so far, and if you really have lost faith in Cade for that number 2 spot beyond Corbett, then yeah, leave him out. But if you have not lost faith yet in Cade, I would suggest giving him one more day. What could it hurt? It's training camp, right? Um, and of course, give the other half of the reps to McCray. If you really think that, Cade Mays is not going to hack it, then by all means. But that's up to the coaches. We have no say over that. So, just wanted to say that. Who else stood out to me today? TMJ, Shi Smith, both got involved today. You had, let's see. Sam Franklin Jr. actually did make a play today. He's been consistently making one play per camp day. And I do like that. I want to point that out. Nobody else is pointing that out right now. I'll point it out. But my man Camus, interception leader for this defense so far in camp, looking great. I would have liked another look at C.J. Henderson and Keith Taylor. If they don't mind switching that out, and letting us take a look at the secondary of our defense versus the Jets offense in day 12 for a little bit. Here's how I think they ought to do that. Flip-flop it. Back and forth. Once you complete one of those sets, flip-flop it. Of the ones and twos, flip-flop it. Move everybody to the other side of the field. Let them look at the quarterbacks and all that, and we'll look at the defense. During that time period. Once those two series are gone, flip them back. That's what I would like to see happen there. That way you get a healthy rotation and you get a good look at everybody. You know what I mean? And with a crowd of 5,000, that's what I'm hoping will happen. If you get that many people in here. So, of course, everybody wanted to see Aaron Rodgers. Everybody wanted to see Bryce as well. You can't put them both out there at the same time. So you got to flip-flop Fields. And that's what I'm hoping from this point on is a great suggestion. Zoom link is up in the chat if anybody wants to talk on stream here. We won't be here for 30, 40 minutes. But I wanted to cover as much of this as I could. Who else had a good day today? Who else do I need to mention? Dante actually had a couple of pass deflections. I think one of them was Horn, but I wasn't sure about that. But we only had one false start today, so good job, offensive line, for showing that discipline. Never saw a flag on the other side of the field, so that doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm just saying I didn't see one today in the limited amount of time I was there, which was about 3/4 of this practice. So, That being said, I would say both lines learned some discipline, and I'm very pleased with that. Um, ooh, who? Let's see. Miles Sanders exploded with several runs as well, as usual, which is great. Love seeing that from Miles. Love Visca got involved in a couple of plays. Hmm. Shy was in on a couple of plays. I mean, they spread the ball around pretty well. Even Indy spread the ball around pretty well. You got Brandon Smith stopping the run. Saw a couple of run stops, but I need to see a little bit more. Ramp up that run stop. D line. And I'd say top 5 D line for the year. No question about it. I'm that impressed. They put Justin McCray over opposite side of Burns, which is exactly where I wanted him to be. You know, Frank knows how to put players in the best positions to maximize their potential. It's happened again and again and again with this roster. There's Shaq. Shaq had I want to say a pass deflection, but I don't know. Let's see. Josh Van, I actually saw a little bit of Josh Van out there. I think they're gonna put him in special teams. Deshaun Williams is my guy, man. I freaking love Deshaun Williams. And I don't think he ever signed my poster board, did he? I don't think he did. So if you happen to come over and say hi to the kids, please do sign mine to Sean. I would love you forever for that. If you haven't already, I think you did. Um, yeah, I think he did. I think he did. Um, I have not been able to get Jeremy Chins. I have not been able to get Brian Burns this year, but I already got Brian Burns last year, so I'm happy with that one. So I'm looking for Chins this year. So Jeremy Chin, if you're looking to sign my board, man, would love to have you sign it. Unfortunately, I do not have a Sharpie right at the moment. I just have a pen. So if anybody's got a Sharpie, ask for it whenever you come over, please, to the fence. And if you see me, you know, let them know you need a Sharpie. And I'll be there. I will 100% be there if I see you, dude. 100%. I would love to have your autograph. Um, I might be tempted to let him sign that black helmet, man. I might. You want to? I mean, at this point, I would let Jeremy Chen sign that black helmet. I would. I would. I got Miles Sanders. And shout out to Miles Sanders for his autograph, man, because he actually took the time to ask for a Sharpie instead of just settling for my pen, to sign the autograph. That shows me he actually loves and cares about these fans and really wants people to enjoy the experience of these autographs, to keep and to appreciate them and to, frame them, put them up on their wall, wherever they put them. And he wants these fans to get an authentic experience when it comes to that. I got love and respect for that, dude. That's love right there. Thank you, Miles. Like, for real. From the bottom of my heart. I meant to say that earlier. Um, I meant to say that yesterday on stream, but now I'm saying it now. Thank you so much, man. Like, it means the world to me that he signed that in orange Sharpie, man. That's really cool. So, had I known he was going to do that, I would have brought my black helmet and I would have let him sign that. 100%. There's not very many players that I would let sign that helmet. So, you you really have to earn it if you want it. And he's one of those that I would automatically give a green light to. Just because of who he is as a person. So, he just keeps his head down and works, man. He's a workhorse. Much love to him. Um, Oh yeah, Matthew Wright is the new kicker. But while we're here, Rejon White is also a corner on this list that we're going to be looking at. Well, let's get to Frank Wright, is it? Let me check these. Let me check these numbers real quick. Matt Corral looked good too. I liked Matt Corral. Smart decision making, looked really solid. Can't complain. I gotta be honest. Yeah, it's Demir Bird. Chuba. Cameron Peoples. I'm surprised I have not seen it. Anyway, what is the future of YGM? With Camus playing well. And now we have Justin Houston. What is the future for YGM? Big question mark there. Not sure entirely what's going to happen to him. As of right now, backup role. But, how far down does he slip down the list for you guys? For me, he's still second string. I could see him also as a third stringer. But, I'd rather see him as a second stringer. So, link is in the pinned description on YouTube if you want to join the stream. Zoom link is open. Even Coach Wright said that Mingo wasn't getting the opportunities he really needs. But as of right now, he really likes him. So there's a lot of action going on at defensive end right at the moment. That D-line looked fired up today. They got a chip on their shoulder today. They were angry. I saw it. I noticed it. And I said, y'all, go get him. Go get him. Back there. I mean, it looked good, man. It looked real good. So, what do we know about Matthew Wright? we've already said that he is a solid kicker. We've already read the stats in the last stream. But in case you guys miss it, or didn't see it, let's go. And also, much love to the Daniel high school players that came out to practice with them. Love that. Okay, you guys can see the screen. Perfect. All right. There's the picture of Bryce Young. There he is. Apparently, some people think they look shaky in a couple spots. Questionable. Jets did not have Sauce Gardner. They did not have Carl Lawson as well. So Panthers took advantage of that. Interesting. Okay, Bradley Bozeman said the offensive line coach James Campen began mixing in some Jets principles into their individual drills lately. But for the most part, they're operating against a different look without the benefit of game planning against it. It definitely challenges you. You got to kind of figure it out. You got to feel it out. Start with, but I feel like Coach Campton did a good job of getting us ready for that and watching them on film. And we did some of that in Indy. Okay. So, sometimes you'll have those situations where you have a short week, in the NFL season, and you'll need to be prepared for that, right? And sometimes you won't get the proper preparation that you want, the amount of time. So you have to kind of figure it out on the field as you go. So I kind of like that was how they approached this. We did a great job of handling, they started moving and slanting a lot. So it's good to get that kind of work because we're going to face defenses that do that. Yep. Let's see. Mix things up on the offensive line. Justin McCray, regularly with the first line at right guard, where Cade Mays spent the most of the day in camp. Mays had a rough patch earlier in camp with multiple false starts. Found it. Found your issue. Multiple false starts. I knew it. I had a hunch that it was him. Guys, I had a hunch it was him, but I wasn't sure. Wow. Now we got reports confirming it. Well, there you go. He worked with the twos at center where McCray was normally been. And things were never as sketchy as they were last Saturday when the offense struggled against their own teammates, but it was clearly an adjustment for them. Okay, alright. My point being, multiple false starts. When they moved Cade Mays out, there goes the false starts with it. Because you only saw one false start during that entire practice. I was very impressed with that. Okay, so Young had one ball batted off the hands of DJ Chark. Okay, fair enough. Every random dog finds a bone every once in a while. You know, it happens. You know, I'm not going to get mad at that. And that ball went straight to DJ Chark's hands, too. You have to consider that. Um, I saw the pass, I saw the tip and the pick, so I can confirm this. It was a great pass to him. It was just really, really well defended. Um, and shout out to the Jets corners, man, and their secondary because they've really improved there. This is starting to look like a pretty decent Jets coverage group here. Uh, we still got some stuff to clean up though, for sure. Let's see. Balls down the middle to Shy Smith, Jonathan Mingo. Bryce has a knack for sensing pressure and how to move around it. Yep, we already knew this. Get out of the pocket, get the ball quickly if need be. Yep. Here we go. Here's Chuba. Run game was solid for the most part. Chuba Hubbard fumbled when he was from behind, but he also had a number of nice inside runs. Continues to show signs of being the closest thing they have to a big back. I've heard some people say we don't have a running back that's a power back. Ain't wrong. We got Miles Sanders. Try again. Ain't wrong. We got Richie as a fullback. Ain't wrong again. We got Chuba as a power back. Okay, so I don't know where y'all are getting that idea from, but no. And if people think that's not true, they clearly have not watched these guys run in training camp. Not the way I have. If you were there and you saw them, then maybe you saw something else that I didn't see. Because these guys were plowing through that Jets defensive line today. With authority. With authority, y'all. So I don't want to hear about the fact that we don't have a power back. And Richie is technically classified as a fullback, so, and as also a hybrid tight end. So, yeah. But my issues with Richie are those drop balls. So, I'm really not happy with that right now. He didn't have a drop today, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on him. It's not healthy. Camus, okay. Minded around the sidelines. Frankie Luvu was out for a second straight day for a little nick. Laviska on the bike next to him. Similar thing. Better safe than sorry. With health reasons. I'm okay with this. Laviska as well. Yeah, Laviska had an okay day. He was out there. He did well. I thought. I mean, maybe some people were seeing some stuff that I didn't see, but I thought he did okay. Everybody's got a different take. If they were out there, and saw something else, that's a legitimate take. I can't. You were watching him just as much as I was, so I can't take that away from people. But to say that we don't have a power back, nah, that's a bad take. So, I gotta disagree with that one. Sorry. But yeah, we're erring on the side of caution with injured players, and I like that. Finally, we have a coaching staff that really, really cares about these players' health and safety out there, especially with that hot heat, and humidity being what it is. Plus, the turf up in Charlotte, which still has not been changed out, Mr. Tepper. Yes, we're talking to you. Still has not been changed out, Mr. Tepper. Please, man. Oh, goodness, that's frustrating. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to lead to more injuries. So, but yeah, point is this coaching staff is trying to prevent the preventable injuries, and I love it. It's great. It's fantastic, and that's the direction we want to go in. So, great job to Frank, and the staff for recognizing that stuff. Even if it was just a little nick, to as bad as an ACL tear, These guys are really, really trying to prevent these injuries this year. And I got to hand it to them. I got respect for that. That's something you can do in-house. You don't have to spend a dime on that. So, Lubu was hoping to practice against his former team, but he managed to, at times because he was always 100 miles an hour away. Yeah, true. Speaking of that, we had a couple of players get absolutely roughed up today, which started fights, or pretty close to what looked like maybe a fight or two. And again, I neither encourage it nor discourage it at this point. Positives and negatives to both. Mostly negatives. And there's your next paragraph. Frank said he wants to put emphasis on non-fighting in the joint practices. Okay. That was clearly an emphasis. And I'd say both teams did well. They listened and heard the message because they didn't fight. So, every time tempers would flare a non-zero amount of times, coaches would jump in to settle things down or get in between players. Smart, but dangerous. Be careful, guys. These guys are huge. They're way bigger than you are. I don't know that I like this because I don't want to see my coaches hurt either. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants that. So, but at least you're trying to actively make an effort to shut that down, though. We're not going to clear the benches today. Jets coach yelled after Panthers tight end Hayden Hurst got into it a bit with an opponent. Tight end Steven Sullivan was also involved in a couple of almost skirmishes, but nothing's before things settled down. A lot of trash talk. Sam Franklin don't care. As long as you're putting in the work, I don't care if you trash talk, as long as it's clean, And just be you. You know what I mean? Just be you. We had our white jerseys on for the practice today. So yeah, J.C. Horn picked off a pass from Zach Wilson. And Rodgers wagged his finger at him on the way by. Mr. J.C. Horn. Boy. Gotta love JC, man. Let's see. Rodgers had a lot of praise for James Campen. because he was with them for a lot of years in Green Bay. There you go. I love Campy. That's family to me. He's a special, special human. James and I became fast friends in my rookie year in 2005. I've been in touch. We've spent time together in the off season. He's a great human being and a phenomenal coach, and any player is lucky to be tutored by him. I mean, that's really well said. You got to put some respect on Aaron Rodgers' name here, for the way he's talking right now. He really does care about other people, and he's not egotistical like everybody thinks he is. He's not arrogant like everybody thinks he is. And we're starting to see another side of him that we never thought we would see. But this is the real side of Aaron Rodgers. And I've been trying to tell people this is who he actually is. Talking about camping. It's not just a player-coach relationship. He's going to make sure that you know and he cares about you and what you're interested in, your family, and keep in touch with you. It's a tribute to him, the people that do keep in touch with him throughout text messages and FaceTimes, and he's a great man. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Let's see. Luke Kuechly was there? What? Luke Kuechly was there today. I heard Stephen Davis was there. Charles Johnson, Roman Harper, Robert McLean, Kyle Love, Avius Capers, former general manager Bill Polian was on the sidelines as well. Wow. Our former GM. How about that one? That's wow. Okay. And I can also confirm Steve Smith might have been there as well, because I saw his podcast say he might have been live there. I got to confirm that, but I think he was. So yeah, Steve Smith the GOAT roaming the sidelines too, maybe. To the legendary GOAT. And you already know, when I'm buying Panthers merch, new hat, new era, let's go. You know I put in that money when we put it in the success as a franchise. I've already told you guys that, and I have actually put my money where my mouth is. Here it is, $30 hat, new shirt, $20. That's 50 fresh bills I put in to the team store today. So I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh, he's not putting his money where his mouth is, by not getting the merch when we succeed and do what we need to do. That $50 is your reward for what you did to build this roster. Congratulations, Scott. Enjoy that money, man. Enjoy that money. Enjoy that money. And it's also for any of the players that may have signed and used that money. So, I hope you use it well. Enjoy it. Get yourself some steak dinners on me, man. With that 50. You've earned it. Management, you've earned it with this roster. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. It's a Mona Lisa, man. Especially, I want that money to go to Scott, man. Scott deserves it. Scott deserves it most of all. He's the one that built this masterpiece right here. And, we can't control where that money goes, but we can hope, right? We can imagine. So, hopefully it does. But if it goes to a player, I'm happy with that too. By all means, it pays a player's salary. that stays here. If it ends up being Bozeman, if it ends up being Camus, Jeremy Chin's contract money, part of that money, happy with it, man. Very happy with it. You're welcome to that 50, man. That's on the house. Enjoy. I can make that money back in one day though. So I'm good. I don't need that money right now. You enjoy that. I told you, when we succeed, I spend the money. I buy the tickets. I'm going to the Saints game in week 2. That's a $75 value. I put $75 into that Saints game. So, don't tell me I'm not doing my part by pumping money into this franchise when we need it. To pay these players' salaries and to pay this GM salary, man. They've earned it. But yeah, I'm rocking the gear, man. Smitty the GOAT, man. So happy to have this shirt, man. I love this shirt. There was a Jake Delhomme one. There was a Jordan Gross shirt as well. If you didn't see it, go pick one up if you're going to training camp today. In just a few hours. So, go get it. Go get it, man. Go get you one. They're $20. And some change, with tax. So, go get you one, man. And these hats are $30. Shout out to the merch team that is killing it right now, man. Love the merch team. Just about everything I've seen out of that merch team has been fire in the last, 10 years. It's been absolute fire. Love the merch. I will continue to buy that merch as this team continues to succeed. So, we had Panthers personnel consultant Terry Bradway in town for the. He was the general manager for the Jets between 2001 and 2006. Okay. He's been consulting with the Panthers as of 2021. And Scott Fitter brought him in for some veteran perspective. Now, here's my thing. When you're bringing in Jets management people from the old days, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful not to heed too much of that advice. Because we saw how that ended up for the Jets for those number of years. So, I just want to put out a cautionary statement there. Deal with it what you will. But, I'm not saying the guy doesn't have a lot of connections with the staff that we have now. Or deserve the chance to connect with everybody else out there, That's cool. But bring you back as a veteran perspective consultant? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. I trust you, Scott, though. If you think that's the right thing to do, I trust you. 100% I'm on board. So, if you vouch for him, I vouch for you. So, that being said, I'll vouch for Mr. Bradway. So, don't make me regret that. There's only one more practice with the Jets, man. 9:30 a.m. start. And it will be a little shorter. And then they'll break camp for the year. Matthew Wright, the new kicker, 1 for 2 on field goals on the day. First one ended Bryce Young's 2-minute drive, which I saw that. I saw that kick. But was Red right on the second attempt at the end of the second offense's turn. Yeah, I saw that one too. It's interesting what angle you look at these kicks from, and like how they pass by the goalpost. It's depth perception for me. Like I don't know what it is, but for some reason I'm just not able to see it properly. I don't know. I'm in the back of the end zone. I can see it, behind the poles. But if I'm side to side or in an angle, it's a weird perspective for me, and I can't tell. So I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's just a weird thing that I have. But I've always had that issue. So yeah. With that being said, is there any other content that you guys want to talk about before we get into Camp Confidential reaction? We'll do that real quick, and then I got to get some sleep. So if there's any player that you guys want to talk about in chat, drop the name. We'll talk about them. Or if you guys have a question about a player, please do ask. Let's do it. Now's your chance. Zoom link is up as well in the pin chat. So if you guys want to jump into the stream real quick and say something real quick, go for it. Like I said, I'll be here for maybe 15, 20 more minutes. But then I really do need some sleep. So, let's check out that Camp Confidential, shall we? Okay, we get ads. Camp Confidential. So this is it right here, right? Let's go.
You got it, baby. Let's go. Ball security, right?
Yeah, ball security. Let's get that.
Yeah, ball security. Yeah.
Now, see, you done ordered this other one, huh? You knew what time
Do
it was.
stay away.
They had it in there, boss.
Right. Next time you're going to get your damn wrist steak.
Exactly right.
You can't do that. You can't get upset about what happened yesterday and uppercut him. You know, so one of your receivers ran the wrong route. If he dropped the ball.
Somebody will get uppercut.
Don't you uppercut him.
That's just natural. That's right. Natural instincts, right?
You uppercut him, I'm going to come over and talk.
Right first, right?
Ball security drill. Love this.
All over that ball.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good drill. This is the stuff I missed. Chuba's the one that really needs it. Oh, Miles Sanders. Oh, no, that's 5. That's 5. Never mind.
Hey, get the pads on. Hit authority, right? Yeah, I'm saying first come up and then first get knocked out, right? All right.
Ooh. I love this.
Hey, let's go. Oh, let's pick it up. Let's go.
There we go. You guys hear it okay? All right.
Hey, go! Go! Get in!
Such a beautiful shot of Spartanburg, man. Look at that.
I'm just excited for the new journey. Just trying to get established on this team. Get that vibe again and, get to that big game again.
Head on down I-85 past that big old peach and check into Wofford College today. Panthers training camp is upon us.
Okay. This is where we check in, right?
Yeah, right here.
Alright,
I'm just gonna see if you got any more bags.
no, this is it. about to go camping, huh?
Welcome back to college.
About to go camping.
Long time coming back to football though.
All these different things going on 24/7. When you come here, like it's a chance to truly like shut down everything else and like just worry about ball.
Being in the
Yep.
NFL, it's a challenge every single rep. The expectations really for me and for everyone are just to push each other and to make sure we can get the best that we can out of each other every single day.
Obviously,
Yep.
it's hard work being out here in the sun, but it's also a lot of good memories you make with your teammates, you know, being together.
What up, G? Oh, nice party glasses. Yeah, no problem.
Good to get away and immerse yourself in football. I feel like I'm a freshman, just my parents aren't here to help me move in.
Where y'all about to go? Some volleyball, bro.
Yeah, bro, send me on it.
It's gonna get tough. And it's gonna be difficult.
We'll be good at 100,
That's
man.
where we grow as a team.
OTAs, we laid the groundwork, camp, and then we're gonna lay the foundation.
We'll be getting a
When the
hundo.
season starts, we're gonna be a well-oiled machine, so it's gonna be good.
Hey,
Ooh.
Will. Hey, man, come be on TV, man.
Hey, what up, MTV Cribs? What's up, y'all?
Hey, Will, man.
I'm gonna keep them offensive linemen off of him so he can get 100.
Class 2015.
Yeah,
We're still here.
Oh,
You're not.
I got young legs.
This is the time where you just grinding through it together, you know what I mean? These are the guys you go through it with every year, every day, you know what I mean? We all feeling the same pain. Just see them boys just grinding through that together, you know what I mean? You build a relationship, we build a brotherhood that can't be broke. Going through those tribulations and times, and once you build that, it's hard to break, and that's one of the reasons why I came back.
I leave everything in my suitcase. I ain't gonna lie. I leave everything in the suitcase. It's easier to keep, you know, repack.
Fair point.
Yes.
Fair point. I've done enough vacation.
Gotta bring the game system. Got to.
Oh, he's got the game system. Look
I'm
at that.
a cool 86. Top 13.
Oh.
I'm just saying, what I gotta do to get a 90? Like, Pro Bowl last year, bro. Top 5 rushing and touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? What I gotta do? Each year I got something to prove. Obviously, I don't got the respect I want. I'm gonna get on that list regardless. One of these days, yeah, we hooked up. Just need the Wi-Fi. We good.
First team meeting. Let's go, boys.
All right, guys, here we go. We'll get started. The good thing about this time of year is we all know how important training camp is. You know, we know where we want to go. We know the steps that need to be taken. And we know this step is critical for a lot of reasons. The 2023 season is here. It's time. It's go time. I've been around the block a few times. We've all been around the block a few times. I know what's ahead of us. It's a long and it's a grueling road ahead. There's going to be some highs and there's going to be some lows. There's going to be the expected things that we all know are coming, and then there's going to be a few unexpected things that have come upon us. At the end of the day, if I'm going to make it through this journey, I need to stay true to who I am. And I was trying to think of one word or a phrase, and you know, being a little bit older than you guys, I'm trying, you say, okay, what's a word that would connect with all of us, not just me? So I checked around with a few guys. And I said, okay, we're going to keep it 100, right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right? We're going to keep it 100.
I like
Is
that.
that right, Bryce? Am I good?
Yeah, honey, without the R.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I said, all right, I'm going to write that list. I'm going to write that 100 list. What are the lessons that I've learned? What are the truths I need to know? What are the things I need to be reminded of over this next journey in the 2023 season? So the first point was simply believe. No matter what, believe. Believe in the players, the coaches, our process, our organization.
Facts.
Believe in each other.
Facts. Facts, Frank. Tell him, Frank. Believe, baby. Do you guys believe? Tell me in the chat. Do you believe? You believe? I love that. Let's go.
It is an exciting day for the Carolina Panthers and their fans. The first day of practice at training camp.
And today they had an audience. There were a number of Panthers fans making that trip to Spartanburg
The team is down in Spartanburg, South Carolina for the next few weeks. And
You know it, I was there.
For this team, it really should be fun.
Day one, baby.
New faces, new head coach, new running back, new quarterback, a couple new receivers. But one thing remains the same. The Carolina Panthers coming down here to Wofford College for training camp. In fact, of the 32 NFL teams, only 8 teams around the league travel for training camp like the Panthers. As far as the excitement and the buzz surrounding this team, it's something we have not seen in a while.
That feels good, man. I'm happy to be back. I love this place.
Such a great place, man.
How you like this Sunday, ain't it? Hey.
Yup.
It's gonna be a great year. Hey, I'm mic'd up today. But the hood's still gonna mess with me though. I'm mic'd up. Let y'all know that now. I don't think he realized. Don't get too close, you're gonna melt it. Take a little, your breath gonna melt it. Malfunction. technical difficulties. Hey, he laughed. He was a good boy in Minnesota. Biscuit said you went from Sam Smith to Eminem. You a Sam Smith in Minnesota. You gotta reinvent yourself somehow, you know? I wanted to come up with some better people, but that's all I got for now. I'm gonna come up with some better people.
We got one-on-ones today, so like, what route you think you need to work on the most?
My stops.
Okay, but then use this opportunity to run what?
Stops.
And improve on whatever he wanted to run. The coach didn't dictate what he wanted him to run. He let the player do it. And I noticed that right away, and I was like, huh. Okay. That says to me, what do you feel you need to work on most? That's dedication to the player. And saying, you know, forget the schedule, forget the organized stuff. I want you to improve yourself today. What can you do to do that today? Nice. Let's continue.
Get off. Eyes. Tough. Compete. Shoot. Dig. Accelerate. D-cell.
He's more focused on getting it right.
Hey, D-cell. Get back. Eyes. Compete. Shoulder. Dig. D-cell. Dig. D-cell. Eyes. Compete. Protect D-cell. No balls on the ground.
Nice.
Man, go, you little cat. Hey. Eyes. Go. There you go. Get in there, hold him out, box him out. Faster.
More ads, right? Come on, YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care about you. There we go. God, that release.
Eyes.
We gotta lock in.
I'm going to run it back in a minute and find that exact throw. Because I want y'all to look at this when Bryce throws this thing. For the people that are not aware of his release and what he's doing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, something slight, yeah. Damn, you strong, bro. Chance strong as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, get up, man. Hey, great catch, right? If you catch it, get up and finish. That's right. Good job, 8-8. Get upfield, hey, hug it out. Hey, let's go. Oh, let's pick it up. Let's go. Do not falter here. Let's go. See that? Yes. Great route. Good job. Good finish. You guys keep grinding, okay? Break us down then.
Brick by brick on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Y'all heard that right? Brick by brick. I love that. Brick by brick. Y'all remember? That's a reference right there to building a house. To building your team. Brick by brick. I told y'all. I said it on stream and I put out a video about it too. When you're building your team, you got to build it like a house. You got to build the foundation. You got to build the windows. You got to build the plumbing. You got to build the electrical. You know, that's how it works, man. And same thing with the Panthers, man. You got to build the O-line. You got to build the wide receivers. You got to build the running backs. And this is exactly it. Now you deal with the building blocks themselves. You know, techniques, footwork, all the extra stuff. You know, you got to push those limits, man. And I love this. Brick by brick, man. Beautiful.
Ready? Don't try to do anything funny though. Now that you're on TV. Oh no. No!
Derek Wright has actually had a pretty decent camp.
Needed that?
I'll say that. That's the receiver's name I was trying to think of earlier.
Come on.
Yeah. That's the best I got. So now you tied it up. Now it's 2-2.
That's
I
a
think
lot
we
for
forgot
little
the
folks.
game. Now it's 2-2.
Maybe it's because it's past your bedtime. Don't you old people go to bed at like 6?
Go. Don't let me get hot. Don't let it get hot.
Ping pong.
Oh, good.
13 point.
The old favorite of ping pong, man.
What? It's gonna be like a best.
I remember those days when I was younger. Me and a few friends would like hang out in a sleepover, you know, at my friend's house, and we would just play ping pong. You know, just all night. Oh, those were good days, man. Those were good days. Fun times, man.
Any questions for Shaquille?
First off, Brian said that the rookie time show started last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did Bryce sing and how was his performance?
Bryce set the stage. He had a hell of a performance. I thought I was at a concert, to be honest with you. Bryce had a hell of a performance.
Can you share what he sang?
I can't. That's in house. Just know he had a hell of a performance.
So everybody.
Everybody enjoyed it. He got into it. I'm trying to tell you, it was like a concert. He set the stage. He set the stage.
Oh, what a catch. Look at that. Look at that ball placement.
On receivers where only they can catch it. He is legit that guy.
Incredible.
We see him. Like we know that's the guy. Like he been throwing some dots, man. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Not a lot of balls been on the ground. He's been making smart plays. To me, it looks like he's doing everything a starter should be doing.
Just today, you know, we slipped up a little bit in practice. He got in the huddle. He was just like, all right, guys, just focus up next play. You know, that's some of the little things that you can't really coach. Just you either have it or you don't.
Wow. Did y'all hear what Icky just said? That's big right there. That's big. Alright, so you know, I've seen these quick release passes myself in person. And I can tell you it's the real deal. It's legit. It's legit, man. They're not doctoring this film. They're not doing anything to it. This is legitimate. These are actually his throws. So, you know, and I love the fact that he's just like, okay, let's focus up on the next play. You know, let's put this behind us, move on. You know, fresh play. That's what a veteran quarterback does right there. If you've ever watched Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, you know, some of the best out there, they'll tell you, you know, just put it behind you. You know, move on to the next. Keep it rolling. You know, don't let that last play affect you. Don't let that last series affect you. Let it roll off your shoulders and move on, man. Just like water, man. There you go.
And like just that chemistry builds, and then now, like,
Yeah.
I kind of know what he's thinking. I know he's a go-getter, so he's probably gonna throw this deep ball.
Oh, what a catch! Look at that.
You know, that's DJ doing a great job of getting open, making a play downfield. It's great for me when I can figure out where it goes the ball and just let the playmaker be a playmaker.
Great, special. I can keep going on and on. You can tell you got some stuff to him.
Can I just say, day 2, I could feel the chemistry between him and Shark. Just day 2, I could feel it. That's something special right there. When you're dealing with a brand new wide receiver you never worked with, and one of the best wide receivers out there when he's healthy, you know, with Detroit before he came over here, and to instantly on day 2 already be in sync with this dude, I was like, bruh, we got something here, man. We got something electric here. This is different. This is unique. This is something we've never seen since Cam Newton. I recognized it immediately. As soon as I saw that chemistry build between those two, I was like, whoa. I was like, hold on now. I got to start watching this dude a little bit more. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see him spread that ball. Let's see him build that chemistry with everybody else. Days 3, days 4, chemistry builds with everybody on that wide receiver core. Everybody. I was like, man, that's something you can't teach. Right there. You just gotta feel it, man. You gotta get that chemistry. And when you get that chemistry, you find success.
Pads on Monday, yeah, let's go.
That's back together Saturday footage
the
there.
Players are looking forward to it, right? That takes the evaluation process to another level. It takes the execution to another level. So looking forward to that.
Great day, be great. What do said?
That's kind of cool to see some of the pads without the jerseys on, just to kind of look at like what the new types of pads look like. Let's take a look at those one more time real quick. I want to see those again. Hold on. Okay, so I mean that's the type of lightweight pads that they're using now, and I've seen the helmets in person now, up close, and you know it's really interesting to look at that equipment and just go, wow, you know, the safety measures that they've taken with the helmet and the pads, it's just a whole nother level. You know, they're trying to develop this stuff and just make it as blow cushioning as it can be, you know, to where we keep players on the field and we keep them from being injured. So there you go. You get your first-hand look at some of the padding that they use in the NFL. There you go. I think that's kind of cool.
The execution to another level. So looking forward to that.
All right.
Great day, be great. What Deuce said? We on Deuce head today.
We're about to look at Deuce.
What is happening? Huh? What's going on? We done took the pajamas off. The pajamas are off.
Why you breathing so hard? I don't know.
Hey, this improvised by Slime.
Oh, Slime Entertainment.
Hey, where's sunscreen at? Sunscreen good for you. Hey, you gotta take care of your skin.
Well, go get the sunscreen.
They gonna bring it to me. Cause I'm Slime. I'm senior Slime.
What up, man? Shining with you. I ain't making no noise. You good? Yes, sir. That's right.
You know, I'm gonna keep it real on here anyway.
I'm gonna keep it real on here. They know it. Singing slime on here. Get that hot 93 today, man.
93. Yep.
Give me some of
I
that.
was there for that.
Where you at now? Where you at, Wayne Capshaw?
Be coaching your ass off.
As can usual. Won't you keep up? How about that? Let's go to war. That's it. Let's go to war. Go to work. There you go. Head up, pass down. Head up, pass down.
Man, I love that. I love that. Deuce is such a player's guy, man. But he's also such a very loud individual during camps. You can always hear him all over the camp. So, you know, no matter where he is, you'll be able to hear his voice.
Head up. Here we go. Run it. Eyes up. There you go. Ball security. All right. All right. All right.
I got crazy release. Think I'm playing?
Here we go. Here we go. Move your feet. Move your feet. Sit in the chair. Sit in the chair. Move your feet. Better get you right. Right now. Or you're going to be embarrassed. When we get over there, it's going to be way more aggressive. They're going to be cheating up, and they're going to look to run you over. Take care of the inside first, and smack the man. All right? Let's go.
One-on-ones. Here we
let's
go.
take that real work, too. No bull. Give it to him. Let's go. Only way we get better. Let's go, Miles.
He's such a real
Move your feet. Get down. Move your feet.
guy, man. You know, he tells you exactly what he's thinking.
Be aggressive. You don't do nothing else. There you go. Move your feet. Okay. Good shot. Good shot. There you go. Sit down. Sit down. There you go. Yes, sit down. Miles, I love the aggression, but don't run. Sit in your seat. Shut him down, Chuba. Shut him down, Chuba. Just give me some of that. Just give it. Let's go, Chuba. There you go. Get back. There you go, Chuba.
There you go, Chubes.
That's where the fight, right?
Yeah.
Let's shut his ass down.
Ooh. Ooh.
You still going there and stopping. This is you. Look, Shaq, walk through real quick. This you. You can't do that. Go back. You gotta make him change his mind about what he gonna do by getting to his spot before him. Let's go again. Eat the grass. Go. There you go. Now, sit down. Sit down on his ass. Sit. That's better, boy. That's what I want. Hey, Frankie, keep bringing it like that. That's what we want. Every time. Good job. How about that? I'm mic'd up every day. Come off the ball. Hit him in the mouth.
Hit him in the mouth, man.
That's it.
Yep.
Ready to make play. Something magnificent.
There go, dude. Hey, fit left. Fit left. Ooh. Hey, push. There you go. There you go. Hey, Vaughn. Head up. What's up? Head up. Body language. Good. Ooh. Hey, Deuce. Where were you on that long ball?
Hey, that's the second takeaway.
I didn't hear you on the long ball. Good see. Wait, Cap Short. Hey,
Captain Duke.
Hey, won't you eat his ass alive?
Captain Duke.
There you go. That's it right there.
Come on, baby. We're good, baby. Talk communication. Play football, baby. Come on.
Finish. It's over. Put
Yep.
it down then.
Yep.
Look like you got rocked. Look like you got rocked.
I'm right down. No, boy. He hit NyQuil.
He hit somebody that looked in the mirror. He didn't believe in himself.
Hey, dude don't want to talk to me today.
You wasn't listening. He
don't want to talk to me.
Oh, you had one hit. Other than that, you ain't do nothing.
Oh.
What up? Good work.
No. Let's start it first. We did take tempo. We set tempo.
So we're going to set tempo. The Jets not going to ask that.
Yeah.
They're going to think we coming up in here, so we got to have that mindset already rolling.
Everybody on go. Let's go.
That's a fact.
Hey, family on three.
They think they're gonna have the advantage coming in here, man. You gotta have that mindset of nope. We gonna set the tone.
Beautiful.
We're going to keep pounding. We're going to keep pushing.
By the time you talk, you ain't
I
talking
like
about
it.
practice. You got beat.
Yeah.
I want us to look at a two-sided coin, at kind of two mantras that can help us have the balance and give us the direction that we need to go. The first one, there's a lot of value in it, and it's simply 1-0, okay? It's goal-oriented. It shrinks a really big problem, a really big season, down into 1 week, 1-0. It shrinks that week into 1 day, 1-0. Let's go 1-0 today. That's a very positive thing. That's
Yep.
a very powerful thing.
Yep.
It implies a confidence that we got the guys, we got the plan, we got everything we need to go 1-0.
Yep.
But there's a couple dangers with the 1-0 mindset.
True.
1-0 is in the future. That can be a trap. It's a good
Yep.
thing, but when you just think about the goal and you have the expectation of 1-0, that's a future outcome. There's kind of a mentality of, I got this, rather than, I got to earn this. And what I want to challenge us to think about is this mentality of, I got to earn this.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a two-sided coin that says 1-0 on the back.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the front side? And it's simple. There's nothing profound about it. But that's on the front side. 0-0. We're 0-0. That's the present. There's nothing been decided.
Yes,
That
sir.
mentality of making sure we're 0-0 in each play and, having
Love that.
All right, ready? Go.
0-0 is a complete reset. There's no carry forward. Anything you've done
Yes.
in the past does not count.
Yes.
Who you were in the past doesn't count. All that matters is who you will be on the next play.
I
Yes.
feel like we've been getting disrespected for a minute.
Yes, Frank.
Which is, you know what I'm saying? It's understandable. It's cool. At the end of the day, we got to go out there and prove it. And we got to prove that we're as good as we are on paper.
I got to prove it as a coach. You have to prove it as a player. We have to prove it as a coaching staff. That's what this league is all about.
I came back because I came back because I.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear those things, man? Oh. Oh, yeah. That's what I need to hear from my head coach right there. That's exactly what I need to hear. 0-0. 0-0. Y'all see it? 0-0. What you did in the past means nothing. What you did yesterday means nothing. It's what you're doing today. Right now. On this play. That matters. That means put all that stuff behind you. And only focus on what's ahead. Not what's behind you. That's the mistake we made during Matt Rule's tenure. We're not doing that anymore. And the difference between what he just said is night and day comparison. The 1-0 mindset, that was Matt Rule's mindset. The 0-0 mindset, that's the brand new mindset. Think about that for a minute, y'all. Let that sink in. I love that. And then he goes on to say, we got to prove it. As players. Frank says he has to prove it as a coach. I was like, whoa. He's got to prove it as a coach. And then you got to remember what happened in Indianapolis. And you got to take that into perspective. Yeah. He's got to prove it as a coach. Because it's a brand new day. It's a brand new season. Brand new. 0-0. All of these guys have to earn it. Individually. On their own. By putting in the work. By putting in the energy. The blood. And the sweat. And the tears. Everything that you got to put into this, man. To make this happen. You got to prove it. So let him talk that smack. Let him throw us against the wall, man. Because you know what happens when you get boxed into a corner? You box back. And this team's about to box back hard. They ain't going to be looking for it either. This is about to become a Mike Tyson fight. Oh boy, here it is. Here it is, y'all. It's about to be a Mike Tyson fight. Fight night round 5, man. Fight night round 5. We coming back out of the corner. We coming back. Then they'll put us in the cage. Then they'll put us in the dirt. Then they'll put us everywhere that we do not want to go as a franchise. Are y'all ready to fight back? Are y'all ready? It starts on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Are y'all ready? I'm ready.
I know what the hell we had going on. As we walk out onto that practice field,
Look at that
we're
right there.
thinking 0-0. We walk off that practice field, we're saying 1-0. Right? That's the way we start and finish the day.
Every day, work day, 0-0.
The immediate tension is going to be insane. It's Rodgers, Jets, there's Hard Knocks.
One of the greatest QBs to play this game. It's going to be a fun battle.
It's the first time the number 1 overall pick is going to be competing against somebody else.
It's a great group that they're coming in and bringing with, so it's going to be very competitive.
Joint practices always get a little spicy, a little chippy. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see these two go at it.
Let's go. Let's build on it tomorrow. Let's go, Wes. Panthers on 3. 1, 2, 3, Panthers.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is Camp Confidential. I'm very, very excited. I love Deuce Staley. I love everything I saw in there and heard. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I don't know about y'all. I'm pumped. So, oddly enough, Cam Newton just released a new video on his YouTube channel. Right is what I'm streaming right now. Isn't that oddly coincidental? But anyway, I just think it's cool. But hey, yeah, this team's ready to box back, man. I can see it. I can feel it. The energy was palpable on that field today. And it's going to be palpable in a few hours, man. These guys are about to come out there and pop pads again. One more time. One more time, y'all. Last chance at dance. Is there any players that you guys want me to look at? This is your last shot. You know, if you want somebody looked at, now is your chance. Speak up or forever hold your peace before I get out there. You know, I'll be doing a stream on the way up there. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to think on this, alright? And give me some names as I'm driving up there, alright? I'll take a look at them. I heard they aren't using pads tomorrow. Really? Huh. Alright. Short practice, though, too. To finish up. Also, I heard there was going to be some bad weather up there, too. So I don't know. We'll find out, right? We'll find out in the morning. But, yeah, I think we've covered pretty much everything that we really want to cover. Unless there's anything you guys can think of. We still have not signed our veteran corner that I would like to see us get. I think we're gonna do okay though. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy. We got a couple weaknesses. I'd say this team, roster-wise, looks like the 2014 team. Somewhere in between the 14 and 15 team. We do have a few spots left. To settle. But I think overall, it reminds me a lot of the 2014 roster and depth chart that we had then, which is a very, very good thing. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get my sleep. Thank you, Lock Poppy. Appreciate you, man. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna get off here, man. We got one more stream tomorrow afterwards. So I won't be doing a stream on the way back, driving back from Spartanburg because of the hot phone. So that overheats. I did try it and it didn't work, so it is what it is. It's just that heat, man. So, alright. Remember, guys, 3 spots left on that fantasy football roster. Go jump on it. I'm going to check it right after the stream. We'll see how many spots we got left. I'll update you tomorrow. It on the way up to Spartanburg on how many spots we got left in fantasy football. But you guys better jump on it soon. That registration closes soon. I'm willing to push it a day or two afterwards, but, you know, for the latecomers that really want in. But you're going to really have to ask. Because I'm tempted to just chop it off at 10. So, the link is in the Facebook group page if you want to join in on that. Also, I just want to say one more thing. Aaron Rodgers is a little taller in person than I thought he would be. So, maybe it's just the cameras. I don't know. But, just my take on it. You guys wanted to know what my take on Rodgers was up close and personal. There you go. Alright, guys. I don't really have anything else for you guys other than that. So, with that being said, there are no promises on who's going to make this roster and who isn't. You got to earn it, guys. So go get it. You know, you got to find a way to take those spots. Last chance, guys. Who wants it? Who wants it? Go earn it. There's no excuses. No excuses, guys. But hey. Get that bell. Make sure you hit that bell because there's going to be a lot of content still to come. And the content's going to slow down after tomorrow for a little bit. But you're going to get that preseason content out there, of course. Live streams. So. And regular season content as well. So. I'm going to work on trying to get a second cell phone so I can stream during work. In case there's anything major that pops up that I think warrants a stream. So there you go. That way you guys can talk to me while I'm working. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. Alright, boys. Alright, folks. Shout out to Lock Poppy. Shout out to Vietnam. Love you both. Love everybody that came through here. And DeReal Zero, Sunchild, shout out to you as well. And thank you to all the likes, all the people that have liked the stream. If you haven't done so, please do so, just for free, you know. If you haven't subbed yet, do that. If you haven't followed yet, do that. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you a thing. Alright. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the new followers. Much love to all of you. Enjoy the new hats. Enjoy the new gear. Thank you to everybody that handled those humongous crowds yesterday in the Wofford staff. Love you. And great job. Continue to do that great job. One more day. One more day, guys. We'll see you guys out there tomorrow. Stay happy, healthy, and well. And as always, you know what to do. You know what it is around here. We keep pounding. Row, row, row. You've been watching the Keep Pounding podcast. Subscribe for more.